That's it. Yeah, good. Good. All right. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the knees. The little hip shot I was talking about earlier, I'll leave you to play around with that one should it come, because it's not really a great way of training it, apart from getting a pad yourself and just bashing your hip forward to see that you can get some power there. But let's go on to the knee itself. So we've got different positions. So if we're standing nice and square like this, we can use any knee, right knee, left knee. Now, again, this lady here is flexible and strong, and the knee and all these techniques, whilst you want to remain relaxed to execute them, there still needs to be a bit of venom in there, and that does take some work. So you need to condition your legs. And if you just want to do simple squats, if you go to the gym, running, anything that keeps those legs nice and strong, and the motion of kneeing. And again, before you Thai boxers jump in on here, this is not classic Thai boxing kneeing. This is simple and effective way to get the knees up. We will use the clinch, but what we really want to do at this stage is just get the feeling of throwing a knee into the pad. So we can do this. To get it more effective, we can lean back as we knee. So you're going to keep the knee straight still, but then you're just going to fall back a little bit. There you go. So the hip gets thrust forward, but that requires more time. Now, if we find ourselves in a position where one leg is in front, like most of us usually will be, so if we're in a fighting stance, now we've got a slight problem in the power from the front knee, just from there, is very weak, and it will do more to probably agitate your attacker than to put him away. So the technique for delivering the knee off the front leg is simply to switch and then knee. And it can be done very, very quickly, as we'll just see here. Go. Now this is the first time she's done any knees, is that correct? So you can see, and elbows by the way, and certainly the first time for the headbutt. But you can see how you can pick this stuff up. It's not difficult, but it does require work in order to make sure that when you execute it, you've got a chance of making it work. Okay? So we're going to do the knee off the rear foot, and you can see now how there's a movement in, because look. Now, when we do the front foot, we're going to switch. Now we're going to do both. 1, switch, 2. So you can see that. We'll just do that 3 or 4 times. So back knee, switch knee. Boom. Boom. And already the stance has gone, which is okay, because that's what's going to happen. And you can see now you just start to deliver knees. But if we're going to drill this, we'll do it nice and slow. Back knee, switch knee. And the switch knee you can now fly back, fly in. Now, there's another little effective way of using knees, especially if you are small, like myself, and I like to get in close to the knees because for me they're much faster than kicks. And knees and elbows are great, especially if you're nice and compact, is to jump. All right? Now I've never taught you this. Just figure it out. Just jump up and knee. All right? Jump forward and knee. All right? You can see there's quite a punch being packed there. And we're on the heavier pads now, obviously, because you'll go straight through those little ones there. Now we can switch knee and jump. Right? It's a little slower, but it does give you a chance now to deliver a little bit more power. Now, what you can do in conjunction with the knee is work the knee and the elbow strike. And I suggest if you want to do that, we do it this way. So we're going to throw now a rear elbow strike from here across, nice and hard. And then we're going to throw a back knee. There. So 1, 2. Now, again, when you're doing basic Thai boxing training, or certainly the way I was taught, was if you work off the right side, you'll then work off the left side. This is not exclusive, it's not a requirement, for survival. It's just a good way of training your brain to put techniques together. So what we're going to do now is a rear elbow and a switch knee, nice and slowly. Now, I want you to put the elbow in as hard as you possibly can, switch and kick, go. Okay, so you can see there the switch wasn't made, but the knee was still delivered, which is fine, because she jumped. Right, either way, it landed. We're going to do it now the classic way, hard elbow, then stop, switch, knee. Okay, hard elbow, then stop. Now, if we're that way around, we'll do it the other way around. hard elbow from this side, switch, knee. So you can see now that you're starting to put together combinations. Now a good practice or good habit to get into if you're delivering a knee is to put your hands forward, okay, as you do it. So your hands go into the face, up here, and then knee. And the reason for that, keep them up there as you knee.
Okay.
So this is again much more classic Thai boxing training. It's good to train for one reason. Now in the street, I don't advise this. This is for training only, so let me make that very clear, because if you put your hands out, you're giving them to your opponent, okay? There's a reason we're going to do this, because the next technique with the knee will involve a clinch. So let's just put the hands up and knee from that position. Keeping the hands forward, jumping in hard. Now from there, you've got to fold an elbow, you're there already. Hands back out, knee. Now you can see, switch knee, okay? Now I'm not bothering with side knees and angled knees, because again, it's a technique that has to be learned and can't be picked up very quickly. You have to do it, there's a lot of practice involved. And when you come in from the side, it's weaker than coming in from the front. So basic knee shots, again, from the rear, switch the front leg, jump, jump, jump. It's good practice again. Will make the person work so that if they can hit the knee up here, right, they can certainly deliver the knee down there. Jump, you've got to get up there. Go, 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 go. Okay, don't worry. You jump.
Okay.
Now, we'll show one little trick, we might as well. This is, again, it's a great Thai boxing technique. A lot of good fighters use it. I'm doing this purely for fun, so you've got something to work with. Usually it's a feint kick and then a jump knee. So what you'll do is you'll feint the kick here and jump a knee instead. So instead of a feint kick, we'll do a feint knee. So you put your left leg in front. So you're going to kick with the right, but you're not. Then you're going to switch back and kick with the left.
Okay.
So feint with the right, switch, boom. And you just jump in on that one. So feint knee, jump. Okay, just to play around with. It's not a street defense technique at all, but it's good for the coordination and gets you used to switching. So now we're going to just work on a series of switch knees where you're going to switch here, bang, and then you're going to reverse it. Okay, so first of all, left leg in front, switch and kick, switch knee. Now you're going to put your right leg down, switch, and then reverse it round. So
Okay.
you're going to switch, so start with your left leg front, or that way, anyway. So switch and knee that one,
So switch.
boom, right leg down in front, switch, and then knee the other one. Boom. So again, we'll do it on one side to make it easy, so we're just going to keep doing the front knee. So put your knee, so switch kick, bang, boom, and back in your left leg in front, switch. Let's do 3 of those. 1, harder, 2, harder, 3, finish elbow, again elbow, elbow up, 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 harder, rattle them in, boom, boom, knee, any knee, just knee,
Yeah.
just knee, okay? Now again, this is the first time this has been done. We've never worked on the pads before, but you can see the basis of something coming together, all right? Imagine if we did this an hour every single day, all right? If you're serious about it, that's what it's going to take for you to work, to get the basic techniques drilled in. When we come back, we're going to work on clinches.